from Legends of Men is Paul Joseph Watson as well. Go follow, guys.
Welcome back. I've got an episode here from Paul Joseph Watson. Single women are effed.
Modern dating is effed up beyond all recognition.
I just want to talk about something because, like, I'm just so confused.
POV, you're at the club and the fish aren't biting. Yeah, if the fish aren't biting, it's not the fish that are the problem, it's the bait.
So now my biggest fear is, like, going up to guys and them not talking back to me. Because, like, I went to the club last week and I walked up to this, like, group of guys because I'm, like, bubbly, whatever. And they just stood there and looked at me. Like, what was going through their mind?
Oh, I don't know. 10 years of being called a toxic male for merely glancing at a woman. The Me Too movement demonizing men as predators over a bad date.
Like, I don't think they know what they were missing. But, like, that's a real fear of mine now.
Maybe they could sense your neurotic pick me, give me attention energy. You didn't want to end up getting publicly shamed in a dumb TikTok clip.
Guys, I'm on the street and this man just came up to me and asked if I wanted to go home with him right now.
That's not what I said.
Why don't men date women anymore?
Ew, please get away from me. Please get away from me.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. What the hell is wrong with men?
Exhibit A right there.
I love when men leave me comments like this because I'm objectively very beautiful and I know that. So when I see this, I either think A, you know nothing about women, or B, you're one of those Republican closeted gay men.
I'm objectively very beautiful. Has nose ring and calls any right-wing man who doesn't fancy her gay.
I'm objectively very beautiful.
Bro, what is that haircut? Miss Objective. What? Look at the nails. Oh, and the sleeve tattoo on the arm. Oh, and those eyebrows. They look like from the 1990s. Golly.
Women, or B, I'm objectively very beautiful.
Yeah, what a catch.
No one wants to date a bigot, and I think politics play a larger role in dating and dating choices by women than men are even capable
Lord,
of understanding.
make it
And then I
stop.
think they sit on the internet and complain it's because they don't have enough money and they're too short. But really, it's because of your fucked up belief system. That's why women aren't dating you.
Here we go, the henpeck hand returns. Prepare to get nagged into oblivion.
If you voted for somebody who repeatedly bashes marginalized groups of people, bashes minorities, bashes women, has no respect for them at all, yeah, that says a lot about your character, and that's unattractive to most women because that's an ugly trait to have. It shows that you condone those behaviors.
Because well-adjusted pretty women are notoriously attracted to manlet soy boy Antifa types.
Young women are shifting more left, and if you continuously shift more right in response to that rhetoric, then yeah, it makes you more unattractive to them.
Every study shows attractive men are more likely to be right-wing.
And I think to a certain extent, these men understand that, which is why they're on their dating apps saying they're moderate, saying they're apolitical, and all of these things, when really we know who you voted for, and that does make you undateable, and it does make you unattractive because you condone terrible behaviors towards women and minorities, and that will never be attractive. If you want better results in dating, I implore you to
Dude, college slob. Why is a fish telling men how to date? You know nothing about what women respond to. If you take a woman's rap sheet and look at everything she just said, but then look at all the men that porked her, you will notice a massive chasm in hypocrisy. You will see that the exact opposites, the conservative guys that are popping her guts and rearranging everything and getting the back door, and she's screaming, "Daddy, yes, more," and all this other stuff. But it's the guys, when she's on here, say, "I want a nice guy, a nice liberal man, a progressive man who voted for Kamala and like knows how to treat women with respect." That guy's not pumping and dumping nothing. That guy's on the back burner or orbiting around her, waiting for his shot to finally get the crumbs dripping out of her. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Stop talking about who the fuck you're dating and who you want to date and what you're looking for in a man. You're not a man. You don't know what makes a fucking man. You probably never had a father in the household. And anytime they start to talk about like we're real men and all that stuff, note that they're getting punked and dumped by those quote real men. Those are the guys that she's going for. The macho, hairy chested, big ass fucking anaconda bicep arms, right? The dudes that don't give a fuck what women have to say, treats them like shit. They're getting those honey walls. Can we be honest? When women say, "I just want a nice guy," there's an asterisk there. The asterisk says, yeah, if you're hot. I want a nice guy if you're hot. Where are all the nice guys that treat women with respect? Hot ones. Not you, normal dude. You're disgusting. Ew, get away from me, like the other woman was saying. It's insane, dude. These women are crazy. They can't decide what's for lunch. They don't even know what to eat or the clothes to wear today. They're talking about what they want in a man. Like, bro, sit down. We already know what you want.
change that belief system.
Change the foundation of your entire belief system, and maybe you'll have the privilege of being henpecked into abject misery. Yeah, no thanks. 10 years later.
My husband just informed me that he's had a very long, hard week at work, and so he just wants to enjoy the weekend in a clean house with some delicious home-cooked meals. And I said, that's great, because I know that his mother's going to love having him for a few days.
The sheer self-entitlement is stunning to behold.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids.
I mean, let's not set that bar too high, love.
Number 1 is that you need to be making at least 130K a year. And you need to have at least 2
Already it starts like this.
side hustles. If you cannot make 130K or more,
Who fucking gave women phones and access to internet? This shit's crazy, bro. After being overseas for a couple years and seeing the quality of women here, this is wild to me. I can't believe men would even put up with 3 men pumped her and put kids in her, probably. What the fuck are men doing? This is crazy. You sat across, you took this chick out on a date. You probably got thirst trapped with like angles and all that shit, showing her whatever on her dating app, and then you went on a date and you heard her open her mouth and you didn't know to just bail then. I understand sunk cost fallacy, bro. You already paid for the date. Or maybe you didn't. Don't pay for the date. Split that shit 50-50. The moment they open their mouths and hear them talk, like single mom of 3 didn't just throw up red flags for you. This is what I mean when I say the simpocalypse. We're living through a simp epidemic, that there are dudes that inflated her head so much that she thinks she still has a chance at dating, at a man wanting her, because of all the simps in her DMs. Most guys would just pump and dump and they pretend to care what she has to say. But there are a certain amount of men that exist today that would give her a shot after hearing her open her mouth and then she already said she had kids. We have a problem. Men, we got a problem. We got to police our own, because this kind of attitude, this entitlement only comes from it being reinforced in life by other men, if you could even call them men. Maybe we should delineate the men definition into men and simps, 2 different breeds of people.
then you are out of my fucking league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make 50K a year?
You're really not selling it to me.
Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as fuck already.
She literally thinks a handsome 36-year-old guy making good money isn't good enough for her. Single mom, 3 kids, fuck off.
You have to have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. Oh, I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you? I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids.
Tyrone, Jaden, and Naomi are screaming their heads off in the back, while Juanita's henpeck nagging you in the front. Yeah, again, you're really not selling it to me.
Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms.
Sounds like a literal house of horrors.
And if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the fucking one.
Hoflation is real.
$75 a month, and you haven't met anyone yet.
Okay, so she says, POV, your friend pays $35 a month to not have people under 6 feet on her hinge.
Chances of women meeting a man who is not married, 6 foot tall, not fat, making over 100 grand, 0.43%, or 1 in every 233 men. Where did all the good men go? Your inconceivably narcissistic and unrealistic vetting process filtered them out at the first hurdle.
Do any other girls get offended when, like, ugly men try to approach you? I'm saying that with my full chest, yes.
Ever feel like you're stuck in a habit that you don't even think about? Maybe it's something you reach for during stressful moments while hanging out. It's about having something better to a fraction of the cost of smoking or vaping. My code, it's this.
See if my date is a red flag or not.
But the fact that most people on X thought it was a real dating interaction speaks volumes.
That's a really nice necklace that you just put on. I honestly never seen a design like that before.
Oh, thank you. It's actually really cool. If I press it twice on the back, it'll say.
Bro, that's the worst advertisement for a piece of shit necklace I've ever seen. Could you get anybody more stiff than that, dude? That's a nice necklace you have there. Oh, thank you. This necklace, if I just press this, go fuck yourself. What the fuck?
My location location to my friends and the police.
That's really cool.
That's really cool. You're making a veiled threat while treating me as a potential sex offender on a first date. How romantic.
It's actually really cool.
Men love to talk about equality, but not the part where you have to send your locations to your friends and carry safety weapons in your purse just to go to dinner with you.
Come on then, place your bets. How long until the henpeck hand?
Because they're held to the beauty standards that men built and judge them by.
And there it is. Instant gratification smartphone apps and the superficial abundance of dating doom scrolling have completely rewired women's brains to the point where they've been round the block so many times they can no longer even feel genuine emotions.
I said I wouldn't talk about my dating life on here, but I feel like I cannot be the only one who feels alone in this. Just went on a first date, and this is no offense to this man, obviously. Perfectly fine, normal, lovely date. It's getting to the point, though, that that's the problem. Like, there's just nothing happening. And I just feel no sparks and no chemistry with people, and I feel bad.
Observe the stultifying impact of digital meat market-driven hypergamy in all its haunting hideousness.
Because I feel like it's just me. I'm going out with really handsome, accomplished, interesting people, and I feel nothing.
Oh.
I feel like I'm just another girl. Like I'm one of a million. And there's just nothing special about me. Probably not presenting that great either. Not like that sparkly or interesting or like dynamic at all. Because I'm just so depleted. No, my person's out there. But I'm starting to really question if I even have it in me to find them anymore.
Female goes on yet another date and meets her own worst enemy. Herself.
Listened to Maisie Mosley's book today, and through all of the hardships she had, she just kept going and kept dating and kept seeing people, and I admire people so much that have that in them because I just don't have it. I thought I was safe and I thought I was done, and like having to do this again just feels like work every time I go on a date. It feels like so hard.
She's literally rejected so many men. It's made her so numb that her innate basic ability to pair bond is totally fried. Saw a great video recently of a female counsellor explaining that she has lost track of the number of 25 to 35-year-old female patients who described their perfect man. And then when asked about the last 5 men she slept with, not a single one had the traits described. Ended things with a guy who wanted to marry me because I'm still hung up on a guy who only wanted me for sex.
Yeah, I heard enough, dude. It's not a surprise. Women are literally their worst own enemies. Yeah. The comments, feminism fatigue button. Of course, feminism has created an entire generation of total narcissists. They treat all men like predators, yet they vote for people and policies that allow the actual predators to run wild. Shout outs to the UK and Germany and France for that one. The more they talk, the further right I go. It's so boring listening to women complain about the problems they created. It's like listening to politicians. Haha. Single mom with 3 kids. This has to be satire. Yep. Women are now afraid of talking to men for a fear of rejection. Sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create liberal women. Liberal women create hard times. That's probably the truth of that one. It's all history just rhymes, boys. It's repeating over and over. Probably happened in the Roman Empire in the Pax Romana. Life got soft, safe. Liberal women proliferated in the times, and then the empire collapses. Welcome, America's going through the same thing. Anyways, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout outs to everybody in the private community, everybody that's been getting apparel, help support the channel. Thank you guys so much. As usual, boys. See you on the next one.
Build a website you...
Alright guys, go follow.